Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your month ahead reading. We're going to do a different spread this month for the month ahead. Found it online, really love this spread a lot, really good. We also have your week ahead. You know guys, I do week aheads as well, but I like to kind of check in with the monthlies as well, just once a month. So for your month ahead, we are using the Druidcraft Tarot. We use 4 different decks for different parts of the reading, okay? So for the first bit of the reading, we use the Before Tarot. Really love these because you really have to use your intuition on these. If I've got any tarot readers watching this video, you know, this will make your head swell because you've really got to dig deep and think, what's he trying to say there? Really good cards, I love those. We're also going to use the Mystic Mondays Tarot for the second part of the reading. Well, not the second layer of the reading. We're using the Druidcraft Tarot for the third layer and the Twin Tarot Oracles. Really lovely cards these are. They're only made up of majors, but it's almost like getting a reversed and an upright card. It's 2 of each of the majors. Okay, you can see here we've got the full. One is showing us the full embracing new beginnings. The other one doesn't want to. So I often treat the dark side, as we call it, of the major card as being like a reversal, okay? So we draw 2 of these out to see what the advice and encouragement is for the month, all right? So with that being said, let's make a start. Let's just ask the universe, Virgo. Universe Spirit, who are Virgos in the month of June 2019? Who are Virgos in the month of June 2019? And can you show me what the theme will be of the month? What will the theme be for the month for Virgo? Okay, that's fine. Right, so we've got those first cards down. Then we want to use our Mystic Mondays cards. What is going to be the key goal for the month for Virgo? Show me the key goal for Virgo for June 2019. Okay. And can you show me the obstacle that Virgo needs to overcome? What will be the obstacle that Virgo needs to overcome? Okay. And can you show me, universe, what is Virgo? What is Virgo accomplishing? What will be a major accomplishment for Virgo? What is the major accomplishment that Virgo is accomplishing in June 2019? Okay, that's great. Those cards are there. And can you please show me, universe, what is it that Virgo needs to avoid in 2 cards? There's one that wants to come out there. Show me the second card, please, for what Virgo needs to avoid in June 2019. Okay. And can you show me what does Virgo need to embrace in June 2019? Can you tell me, please, universe, where will Virgo find support? Who or what or where will Virgo find support? Okay. That's great. And finally, can you just show me in 2 cards what is the advice and encouragement you have for Virgo in June 2019? What is the advice and encouragement you have for Virgo in June 2019? Okay, so we've got 1, 2. That's lovely. All right, so guys, let's have a look for you. So for June 2019, Virgo, you guys are the Ace of Swords, which is lovely. You're just starting to cut through the fog. Can you see how that sword is cutting through the clouds? Okay, so you're finally seeing something for what it is, because the Ace of Swords means clear insight. So you guys are finally seeing something for what it is. The sword is cutting through the cloud, which means that it's finally being able to cut through something that was, for want of a better word, that was cloudy. It was indistinguishable. It was confusing. And the clouds here, you know, almost, are they clouds? Actually, I don't even think it's clouds. I think it's rock. Well, how interesting is that? How interesting is that? Because I thought this was clouds. It's not clouds. It looks like a rock. And it looks like this person is taking the sword from King Arthur's rock. He's finally taken the sword out of the stone. Sword out of the stone. You know the story of King Arthur, Merlin, I think it is, something like that, where whoever wields the sword has the power. This almost feels like you guys are finding your power. This is what it feels like. I think that you guys are actually finding your power in June 2019. I'm going to explain it like that instead. This isn't about, and I think that this kind of ties into the cloudy kind of thing I was talking about, where maybe there's been difficulty in finding your way, Virgo, but now you're finding your way. Now you're finding your power because you're taking the sword out of the rock. You know, the rock face, you're taking it out of there, and as soon as he takes it out, he's going to put the crown on it. It's almost like King Arthur's crown. Whoever takes the sword out of the rock, you know, takes the crown. So you guys are finding your power, and you are indeed becoming kings and queens within June 2019, Virgo. All right, you're finding your strength in June 2019. What is the theme for the month, Virgo? The theme for the month is the Page of Wands. So this person's trying to find his bearings. Can you see how he looks at the rock? Before he goes on his way, can you see that? He's looking at the rock and he's like, right, okay. It's almost like it's a map. Right, I need to do this. I need to go here. Right, this is northwest. This is southeast. This is the theme for the month, is you're trying to find your bearings with this Page of Wands energy. And the Page of Wands, when it comes to finding bearings or exploration, this is all about a new creative endeavor when you get the Page of Wands energy. So some of you guys are trying to find your bearings. The theme of the month is about finding your bearings, finding your way, possibly to do with a new creative endeavor with the Page of Wands energy, in which you guys are finding your power, you're finding your strength. Okay, you're starting to realize that you're stronger than you ever thought that you were concerning this new creative adventure. You guys are, it looks to me like the theme for the month is all about a new adventure, but it's all about finding your bearings, because usually the Page of Wands in the other decks, he's usually kind of very upright and he's very assertive and he knows where he's going and he's got his wand, but here he's just taking a moment before he sets off and he's saying, right, okay, here, I need to go here, okay, yeah, got it, let's go. So you guys, the theme for the month is about finding your bearings on a particular journey, and this is probably, for some of you guys, it's something creative, but wands also represent the spirit. So some of you guys are trying to find who you are on a spiritual level, Virgo, and this is why you guys are finding your truth, you're finding your power, because you're starting to realize and understand who you are very much, I think, for some of you guys, in a very spiritual way. What is your key goal for the month, Virgo? For the month, your key goal, there we go, another Wands card, Queen of Wands. I think the goal with the Queen of Wands energy here is to, for some of you guys, it's to gain fame. It's to gain recognition. Remember, the Queen of Wands, she's famous. She's recognized by others for who she is. She's ambitious. She is motivated. She's excited. She's enthusiastic for the future. And if you have the goal of the Queen of Wands energy, often this is the goal to gain, you know, recognition from others, to gain adoration, to gain love from others, to gain some form of, you know, good words from others. This is Wands like attention. So the goal for the month might be to gain some form of attention, gain some form of adoration, gain some form of recognition from others, being that Queen of Wands energy showing here. Queen of Wands, you know, is also somebody who is very busy, and she manages many things all at the same time, but also she's the type that likes to attract in things. So your goal for the month might be to attract something really good to you with the Queen of Wands energy showing here. It might be to go on an adventure as well. Maybe there's something about going abroad with the Queen of Wands energy as well. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome though, Virgo? The Five of Cups. So your obstacle is about kind of loss and regret and looking to the past, and some of you guys need to kind of stop focusing on looking to the past, because this is, you know, on this particular cards, some of you guys, if you look at this, there's two cards, there's three cups upstanding, but there's two cups that are kind of that are upside down, and the water's going to fall out. So this is all about a lack of emotion, or losing ourselves emotionally, or disconnecting emotionally, and tapping into the cup being half, you know, half empty rather than half full. So the obstacle that you need to overcome is feeling a sense of lack, perhaps emotional lack, sadness. Maybe there's something you lost, a relationship or a friendship, or could be somebody, you know, in your life, that type of thing. But I think that the obstacle that you need to overcome is kind of tapping in and very much kind of associating yourself with something that you lost. It's all about emotional kind of lack and emotional loss, and I feel that you need to overcome that. If you've lost something, for some of you guys, and I know that whenever you lose something, whoever we are in life, it hurts like hell, especially when it's someone you really love or something that you really love. But the obstacle that you need to overcome for the month is something that you lost, and looking at the cup as if it's half empty rather than being half full. What is it that you're accomplishing? What's the big achievement? Because we've got here as well the major accomplishment. What is it that Virgo is, what is the major accomplishment for Virgo in June 2019? The card showing up is the Six of Swords. So this is, could be a trip, could be, but I feel that there's two things here. I think that one major accomplishment for you guys is that you are moving to the next stage of a situation, because the Six of Swords is all about moving to the next stage. Okay, it's a movement card. The Six of Swords could be that some of you guys are accomplishing going abroad or getting some form of a pass, because this is a passage. So when you get the Six of Swords, it can also be that you are being given the go-ahead. It's like the green light. So some of you guys are being given a pass or some form of green light to go ahead with, you know, a project, or to go ahead with travel. Maybe for some of you guys it might be you're getting your passport through, or you've got your papers through to do something here with the Six of Swords. Some of you guys are overcoming a challenge as well. Five of Swords comes before the Six. So the Five of Swords is to do with an abusive person. It's to do with, you know, underhanded people. It's to do with bitchiness. It's to do with being an outcast. Well, some of you guys are literally finally moving forward from a situation that was probably really difficult for you to deal with, especially when it comes to maybe relationships or people who have hurt you with the Five of Swords. So you're overcoming some hurt that you experience here. Also, some of you guys are finally moving towards clarity or finding clarity, and also there's a positive change of mind happening here. Mindset is changing with that Six of Swords energy. What is it you need to avoid in June 2019, Virgo? You guys need to avoid Queen of Coins, Virgo, which can be you, and the Ten of Coins in the reverse. So the Ten of Coins in the reverse means, you know, loss. This can mean losing a great deal of money. This can mean, though, an unstable home as well, or this could mean a divorce. Queen of Coins is what you need to avoid. Queen of Coins, if you look at what she's holding the Pentacle. So this is something of value that she's holding, the Queen of Coins energy. But she's also planning something here. If you look here, she's drawn out the Pentacle. So she's crafting something out here. The Ten of Coins in the reverse. Ten of Coins is money. Ten of Coins is the home, though. Queen of Coins and the Ten of Coins, usually this is a woman who is very stable and secure. I feel that this is something to do with losing money or losing status or losing something in the home. Alright, Queen of Coins energy. She's a good card in the upright, Virgo, though. She's a really good card, but yet you need to avoid her. You need to avoid the Queen of Coins energy. I feel that you need to avoid something about, I don't even know whether this is you, this Queen of Coins, because this could be somebody else. She might be off the same suit as you, though, Pentacle Earth. I think that this is somebody who is, and also, I think two things. I think number one, you need to avoid investing. Queen of Coins can be taking her money and investing in something here. I think that you need to avoid investing Queen of Coins energy in something that lacks a firm foundation. Ten of Coins in the reverse is something that is not firm. It's a foundation that's not firm. That is not firm, sorry. So you guys need to avoid investing Queen of Coins energy in something that doesn't lack a firm foundation. You also need to avoid, I think, kind of purchasing or investing in a house that has lots of faults with it, because Ten of Coins reverse can be a property, but it's got really bad shit going on with it, like it's got cracks in the wall, and it's got leaking kind of toilets and leaking sinks, and it's going to need a lot of kind of money to do it up and that type of thing. So you probably need to avoid kind of purchasing or investing in or putting money down on a property, whether you're renting or buying, that has a lot of problems with it, you know, with that Ten of Coins in the reverse. Same as investing maybe in a business that kind of going to lose you a lot of money. Investing Queen of Coins in something that's going to lose you a lot of money with the Ten of Coins reverse. Also invest in, need to avoid possibly a woman as well. Could be off the same suit of you, possibly could be, but a woman here who causes perhaps a lot of disruption within a family. The Ten of Coins, or maybe you need to avoid yourself as the Queen of Coins energy. And you can see with the coin, she's crafting it out. So maybe you need to avoid crafting out disharmony or problems within a family or a situation like that. Also, I think that you need to avoid with this Queen of Coins energy investing in something that doesn't have a solid track record or something that doesn't have a solid foundation, maybe something that can't make you a lot of money, that type of thing. I think that you need to avoid doing things in terms of property and finances that aren't really going to be a good payoff for you, primarily in that area there, Virgo. What is it you need to embrace though? You need to embrace, Virgo, the High Priest. All right, so this is the Hierophant. You need to, I feel, embrace whatever your values are, whatever your truth is, whatever your beliefs are. Some of you guys need to embrace maybe an elder in the family, or maybe somebody who has a great deal of experience and knowledge, especially somebody who's got spiritual knowledge as well, who can give you advice. So you need to advise maybe a counselor or somebody who's really good at giving advice, especially if you're looking to invest in a property that has problems with it, or you're looking to invest in something that doesn't have a stable foundation. You might need to embrace some really good advice with that Hierophant energy showing up here. Some of you guys need to embrace learning about something that's going to be very valuable to you as well. So this is education as well when you get the Hierophant energy. Some of you guys need to embrace the idea of going to your doctor, because Hierophants are doctors as well. They're all about the health. What is the what's the next bit? Sorry. What is the, where can you find support? Who's supporting you in June? What will your support be? The Five of Wands. Okay, so this might be family members are supporting you, the Five of Wands. This could be your brothers, your sisters are supporting you with the Five of Wands energy showing up here as well. These will be people that you play with, people that you have lots of banter with the Five of Wands energy. Five of Wands is also about playfulness and banter. And finally, what's the advice for the month? Encouragement and advice. So first card shows us the advice is the Sun, but the Sun is reversed here. So the advice, these are delays. When you get the Sun reversed, it's something that's delayed. It's something that is not showing itself just yet. This could also be a lack of confidence, or you're afraid to show who you are. Sun reversed. Let's have a look at the advice. Ah, the Magician. But the Magician is also the dark side as well. Magicians are in the tarot, when they're the dark side or reversed, they've often got an ill intention as well showing up here. Okay, I get the impression though with these cards, something that is delayed is not meant to come forward, because the Magician reversed also means something isn't manifesting. So your advice and encouragement is that if you're waiting on something, Virgo, and it's not happening, it's probably not happening for a very good reason. All right, because the Sun reversed, or the Sun on the dark side of these cards, is saying that something is delayed. The Sun is not ready to shine, it's not ready to come up yet, and you've got this Magician. Okay, Magician reversed or Magician dark side, this is where something isn't happening, something's not manifesting. So if something is delayed with the Sun dark side stroke reversed and it's not manifesting, then I feel the advice, and if we're going to be talking about these cards in an encouraging way rather than a negative way, something that is not happening, it's, you know, something's been delayed over and over and over again, Virgo, it's probably not meant to happen with that Magician showing there, okay? Dark side of the Magician. How you know something's the dark side is when it's got these little kind of branch things on either side of here, okay? And both are dark-sided. So something that is delayed or something that's not happening right now, it's probably not meant to happen with that Magician there. So just know that what is right for you, Virgo, will not go by you. But what is wrong for you will. So if you need to avoid, and I think this is you, Virgo, Queen of Coins energy here. Okay, and also Queen of Coins, remember when she's got the coin, she's holding on to the coin. So some of you guys need to avoid holding on, Queen of Coins energy, to a family or a relationship that is not strong or doesn't have any long-term prospects as well. Because the Ten of Coins in the reverse is all about a relationship or a marriage or a, you know, something lacking a solid foundation. All right, this can be a breakup in a marriage or a relationship. Some of you guys are holding on to a relationship that doesn't have a solid foundation, that doesn't have anywhere to go for the future as well. Some of you guys might be investing in a shoddy property. Some of you guys are investing in something that can't grow you anything, that can't build a solid, stable, secure structure for you for the future. And the universe is saying, well, if that's the case, you need to avoid doing that. And the advice is, you know, if this thing isn't good, Sun in the reverse, then it's not meant to happen. If there are so many delays on this, if things are taking time to come to fruition, it's not meant to happen. So if that's the case with this 10 of coins reversed and the Queen of Coins in your avoid position, then the advice is don't worry about it. It's just not meant to happen anyway. It's just not for you. All right. But just remember that for the month, guys, you guys are becoming pretty powerful. These look like clouds, don't they, as well? So I think that you're breaking through the fog in June. I think you're beginning to see things clearly, but I also feel that you're finding your power. The thing for the month is you're trying to find your bearings on a situation. You guys, well, your goal is with the Queen of Wands energy to attract something really good to you with this Queen of Wands energy. It's to take back your power, to take back control of a situation with the Queen of Wands energy, but it's also to receive recognition and attention for who you are and what you do. The obstacles you need to overcome is overcoming sadness and the propensity to be quite negative about life and to see the cup as being half full rather than half empty, rather than half full. The goal being achieved, the massive accomplishment is the Six of Swords. You guys are being given a pass, perhaps on a situation, showing here you guys are moving forward with that Six of Swords energy. You guys are starting to see things clearly. You're starting to find a much more positive mindset. Some of you guys, you might be achieving finally being able to go abroad or go on a trip or something like that with the Six of Swords energy. Please avoid investing in property that's shoddy or holding on to a marriage or a relationship that doesn't have a solid foundation and cannot build and grow for the future. Some of you guys, you need to avoid investing in, career or a business that's got problems, money problems, that type of thing. Embrace the High Priest. Good advice. Advice from people who are experienced elders in the family. All right. The help support that is provided to you is people that you work with. It's people that you have banter with, people that you have a laugh with, people that you have a lot of fun with. Could be family members, could be friends. Okay. And finally, the advice for the month, encouragement is if something's not happening, if something isn't kind of coming up with the sun reversed or the sun from the dark side, or things are delayed in happening here, it's probably not meant to happen with the Magician dark side. Okay. That is your reading for the month. Remember, you can check out your week ahead reading as well, sitting next door to this one. I'd like to say, Virgo, thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading and have a fantastic week and month. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.